Today, the moon is in Capricorn, second day of having that moon in Capricorn, that earthy energy, thinking about structure and getting organized, like I was talking about yesterday, Thursday, November 16th, in that video. And today, we're going to look at how to stand on new ground. So, Capricorn has to do with foundations, right? What holds us up, what we depend on, rely on, the structures that we and the systems that we need to operate within, and where we need to stand to know what's what and how to function from day to day. So with the Scorpio moon cycle that we're in, that began with the November 13th, the new moon in Scorpio, we have a theme throughout this moon cycle of transforming who we are, how we understand things, letting go of old ways of being and stepping into new ones. So death and rebirth, metaphorically, as we let go of old ways of the past and embrace and embody what it's going to look like and what we want going forward. I'm Marina Ormes, and this is your Astro Vibe for Friday, November 17th. So with that moon waxing in Capricorn from the new moon on Monday, November 13th, we're thinking about ground and organizing and systems and ways of operating. And of course, with the energy of Scorpio, we have the death process, right? Metaphorical death, maybe even literal death, but it's about letting go of the old. And the way that the seasons do that is that the leaves fall from the trees, the plants die back, animals go into hibernation, right? That is a kind of death or letting go of the previous cycle. So that's all we're doing. And the thing is, we are moving into stepping on new ground, right? Resting on and trusting new ways of being. So what it is we're becoming. And with this Capricorn moon energy, we're thinking about what are we stepping onto and where do we stand? And so with the moon also passing through the later degrees of Capricorn toward the end of the day today. I'm on Pacific time, United States, so you might need to adjust for your time zone, but near the end of the day, nighttime, getting towards midnight, I don't know exactly when, but we're going to be passing through that the last degrees of Capricorn, and passing by, the moon will be passing by the planet Pluto. So Pluto is in the same family of energies as the Scorpio energy. It's about death, rebirth, transformation, truth, power, healing, trauma, old ways of being, and shifting into new possibilities. So with Pluto and Capricorn, we're thinking about how we have our systems and our ways of operating, what it is we're standing on, what are the foundations, what is the ground beneath us. And so with the moon passing by Pluto and going through Capricorn, we have some focus on that. So what does it mean? What does it look like? It looks like where you feel uncertain or confused or hesitant about what it is you are leaning on. Is something in your life showing up that is asking you to embody a new way of being, a new way of thinking, a new way of responding to an old pattern? Is it asking you to do things differently, change your schedule, change your habits, change your routine? Or perhaps, something big is shifting and changing in your life, and you have to adapt and figure out how you're going to do things going forward because everything is different. So it could be big, it could be small, but in some way, there is something that is asking you to think about who you're becoming, what you're becoming, and to build that muscle of trust in what it is you're doing differently. So if you change a routine, a habit, right, there's always going to be that pull to the unconscious pattern that's pulling you back to do it the old way. And it's about consciously choosing doing it in a new way. And what is going to be the infrastructure, the support system, the framework, the foundation that is going to help you make that change in your habit or your routine. And so thinking about what kinds of support, what kinds of planning, what kinds of ways of self-care, taking care of yourself, are going to help you step into that new way of being and trust it and become who you are becoming. And so instead of feeling like, oh, I failed, or I tried to make that change and it didn't work, look at it as information. I learned XYZ. I learned that it doesn't work for me to do it this way, or I learned that I need this other thing to help me through that, or I learned that talking to a friend is going to be a real support for me in making that change. Whatever it is you're learning about what you need to embody the new ways going forward, it's about building that foundation and trusting it and putting your weight on it, metaphorically, right? So Saturn Capricorn is about that energy of what we're standing on, how we are connected to the ground, and how we create that feeling of structure, which really is a feeling of support and a way of being. So there you go. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Ormes. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. Check it out. I have an opportunity to work with me in a package of 5 sessions. I've gotten a couple of questions recently about how that works. So I'll take just a quick minute here, but thank you so much for being here and for subscribing to this YouTube channel and supporting my work. If you're interested in that package of sessions, what we do is you meet one-on-one in a private consultation with me virtually. So over Zoom, we get to do a little video chat one-on-one. And we look at your chart and we look at what's showing up for you, what it's asking of you, and it helps you put what you're noticing in your life, what you're experiencing, what you're challenged by, what you're trying to figure out or change or do, and how to get in alignment with the energies and what it is the journey that they're leading you through. And so when you understand that bigger picture of the context of that journey, it helps you step into it more confidently, and perfect time to think about how you're creating those foundations, and how not only your natal chart, but also what is transiting your natal chart. So how the planets are impacting your own chart makeup and how that supports you in your process, because life is a process. It is a journey. It is a path of discovery of your deeper truth, your soul's purpose, how to live in alignment with that, and the path of healing that helps you feel more whole and like you're doing what you're here to do. So in that package of sessions, we meet one-on-one. We dive deep into not only what is showing up in your chart in terms of how that process is unfolding, or that journey is inviting you to become more whole, and also how that's showing up like in the specifics of your life. What are the actual challenges and decisions that you have to make, and how can we understand that in the context of these unfolding cycles and energies? So 5 sessions working together, it allows us the opportunity to really unfold what some of these energies are in your chart and how they're speaking to you and showing up in your life. If you are interested in that, check out my website, astrologyheals.com. I'll try to also put the link here, because some people have been having some issues with not sure really what the issue is, but accessing it on my homepage, astrologyheals.com. You can, of course, always email me and my team, info@astrologyheals.com. If you have any questions, and I'd be happy to let you know more about how this could work and how it might be helpful for you. So let me know what questions you have, info@astrologyheals.com. Thank you so much for being here, and just for all the work that you are doing to step into new ways of being and be a force for good on the planet. All right. Thanks again. I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.